Welcome. Now today, actually like last night, what a way to start off. Last night, I was watching Thor 1 and 2 because they were on the TV. And what I like to do is about at like 9 o'clock, I turn off my computer and I go and read a book and I watch like TV with my parents, even though I hate the ads. Don't get me started on ads. They suck ass. But anyway, I was watching Thor 1 and 2 and I was like, man, these are some bad movies. And I was thinking to myself, I should do a tier list video. And so, here we are, a tier list of all the DC movies. So we're gonna do all the Marvel movies today. Which, can you believe it? 5, 10, 15, 25, there's like 28 Marvel movies. That's crazy. And we're not gonna use these best, we're gonna use S, we're gonna use A, we're gonna use F, and we're gonna use haven't seen. Because I believe there are a few movies on this list I haven't actually seen. I think there's one on this list I haven't seen. So I'm just going to chuck it there now. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Haven't seen it. It's on my list to watch on Letterboxd, but I just haven't gotten around to it because it's Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's Ant-Man 2. They're probably going to do the stuff they did in Ant-Man just again. So, Avengers. Avengers is a really good movie. Whenever Avengers is on, I tend to watch it. I tend to watch the entire thing. Avengers was like the culmination of the first 7 movies, 6 or 7 movies, I don't care, all into one, and it was the first time they did it, and it was really good. Every time this is on, I watch it. Also, a little bit of a tidbit. Back when I was in school, high school, I was really bored in multimedia when we had these computers in front of us. So I just looked up the Avengers script, and I just read the script for Avengers. That was how bored I was. And I have like this connection with this movie now because I know the entire script because I read it. That's just a weird flex, I guess. Hulk. I'm gonna say I haven't seen this. I know I have seen it, but I don't remember it enough to have an opinion on it. Captain America, I need to zoom in, dude. This is nuts. Is this Captain America the First Avenger? Captain America 1 is, I would say, high B tier. High B or low A? I'm gonna leave Captain America in low A tier, okay? Captain America, it's a good movie, don't get me wrong, really good movie, but, at the end of the day, I forgot the green screen, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I had to turn around to notice that. I'm not putting it up, I don't care. Iron Man 2. These are not in order at all. Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 is with, what is the guy with the lasers? Goes, whoa, 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 whoa. It's got like a jump rope. I don't remember. Honestly, Iron Man 2 is B tier, low B tier. I don't really... If Iron Man 2 is on, sometimes I just move on. I'd skip it, you know? Iron Man 2... They're just doing the stuff they did in Iron Man 1 just a little bit better. I think all of the second movies in the trilogy are always like worse off than the first one because they're just trying to be better, and we'll see that with like Avengers 2. I'm pretty sure Avengers Infinity War, this is like S tier. When I watched Avengers Infinity War in the cinemas, I was leading up to the end, I was like, oh please, it'll be so cool if they let Thanos win. Spoiler alert for the movie that came out in like 2016-17. It'll be so cool if they let Thanos win, and then he wins, and I was like, poof, S tier movie, amazing. Black Panther. Black Panther is... Honestly, I think Black Panther's like high B tier. Black Panther, its story is okay. Its CGI is really bad. I think it's B. I think it's B tier. Captain America, The Winter Soldier. The Winter Soldier, Would I rather watch Captain America? I would rather watch Captain America 2 than Captain America 1. I just said something about like how Marvel movies really suck in their second movies, but... Captain America 2, really good. That is mid-A tier movie. Mid-A tier. Very good. Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok. I would rather watch Thor Ragnarok than Avengers. No, I wouldn't. I think I'd rather watch Avengers than Thor. You know what? No. Thor Ragnarok is A tier. It's not S tier like some people think. Maybe because I'm Australian and the guy who did it, Taika Waititi, is New Zealander, and they're kind of like, we just get along. So I know like most of the jokes that were coming up, especially like there was one scene where Bruce Banner like jumps off this plane, and I'm like, okay, please, this would be an amazing moment not to do a joke, and he did a joke. This one scene isn't like representative of the entire movie. I'm just saying that this is A tier, it's high A tier, it's not a perfect movie, okay? There's definitely some things that could be improved. It is much better than the last two Thor movies, and we'll get to that, but it's not S tier. It's not S tier at all. Endgame, A tier. Okay. Oh, you go. There you go. Endgame is A tier. Endgame is like the culmination of everything, and they did it really well, and it was really good. Nothing else much to say. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is like high B tier. It's high B tier because they just did Guardians of the Galaxy 1 again, which sequels, that's what they're supposed to do, is they just do the same thing, but just a little bit better. But I don't think they did that a little bit better in this one. I think Finn's, what's his name? Not Finn. What's his name? The Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt's dad. Whatever his name is. Like the planet. It's B tier. Thor is C tier. Thor is C tier because A, it's a really bad movie, and B, I used to study at TAFE, and my TAFE teacher, I used to study like web development at TAFE, and my TAFE teacher was a web development guy and also like a movie making guy, and he always went on and on about Thor and how the entire movie is shot with like a Dutch angle. For those who don't know, this is a Dutch angle where you just take the camera. Hold on. This is a Dutch angle where you take the camera and you just tilt it slightly so everything looks like kind of crazy. And he hates that entire movie, and now I hate that entire movie because my TAFE teacher kept going on about Dutch angles. And that's why I hate that movie. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is it's a formulaic movie. I think Doctor Strange is low A tier because it's a beginning movie. It's just him finding his stride. There isn't much rewatchability to Doctor Strange, I don't think. Because once you've seen the effects, they're really cool, don't get me wrong. I've seen Doctor Strange like 2 or 3 times now. They're the same effects. They're the same starting stuff. Now, going from the same starting stuff to Iron Man. Iron Man is probably high A tier. Right? Yeah, Iron Man has high A tier because I really like the bits where he's making the suit, but then the bad guy just brings the entire movie down. What is his name? Jeff Bridges? Jeff Bridges as the bad guy. Don't get me wrong, he's really good in Tron Legacy. Tron Legacy, good movie. But he wasn't that good as, what was his name? I don't remember. The bald guy. Editing Ben, you know the name. You have time to look it up. Okay, thank you. Avengers Age of Ultron. Avengers Age of Ultron is like a B tier movie. It's, would I rather watch Avengers or Iron Man 2? I think I would rather watch Avengers Age of Ultron than Iron Man 2. The issue with this one is they are just trying to set up stage 3, right? They're just trying to set up the next stage of Marvel. That was the issue. They did it well, but the movie suffered as a result, and that's why it's getting low B tier. Guardians of the Galaxy. I have another special connection with Guardians of the Galaxy. This is probably A tier. Guardians of the Galaxy is A tier because I remember one time I was really hungry. So I went into our freezer and I got out these like chicken Kievs. And I was like, man, these chicken Kievs look cool. And there was 4 of them. So I put them all on a plate, and I put them in the microwave and I cooked them. I was like, yeah, I'm really excited about this. And I sat down and I watched Guardians of the Galaxy for the first time and I ate these chicken Kievs. All 4 of them. And then later on that night, Mum was like, where are the chicken Kievs? And I was like, I ate them. She said all 4 of them. That was our dinner tonight. So that was, I just ate single-handedly our dinner for that night, which is, I have a special connection with that movie now, because that's what happened. Civil War is, it's good, it's not as good, Captain America, all 3 of them there. Civil War, would that be above or below Avengers? I think above. Yeah. I think Civil War is pretty good. Obviously, 6v6, you can't do that much because they've only brought out like 20 movies at this point, or even less than that. But I think they did it really well. I think it definitely deserves high A tier. Captain Marvel was like low B tier. Would I rather watch Captain Marvel or Avengers? I'd rather watch Avengers. Yeah, I think there's a good spot for Captain Marvel. I don't know. There's just too many cliches. I mean, the cops with... I don't know. I just didn't like the movie. Ant-Man. Ant-Man is pretty good in my opinion. It's definitely high B tier. Would I rather watch Ant-Man or Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? I'd rather watch Ant-Man. Ant-Man is definitely good because it's a starting movie. I know I'm going back on like 8 things I said earlier. But I definitely think it's really cool how like Ant-Man shrunk down and then he versed the Yellow Jacket and they both shrunk down and they were fighting in a briefcase. And like the scope of things was just really cool to see. Like how he would shrink down, but then the battlefield would only be like this big. It was really cool to see. Spider-Man Homecoming, definitely good. There's definitely high A tier. Definitely. There's a lot of A tier movies in here. Things I would like definitely watch again, but like I'm not gonna go out of my way to go watch them. Spider-Man Homecoming. Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming's B tier. Spider-Man Homecoming, really good movie. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna say this about all the Marvel movies, but I've seen it before. That's what I'm gonna say. I've seen Homecoming before. I definitely did like it how the bad guy was he was becoming bad because of the fight with Avengers. Like this is after Avengers, right? This is set like right after Avengers. Pretty sure. And he was grabbing and selling all that stuff to try and make some muns. Good, definitely high B tier. It could probably be in A tier, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's like, it's pushing it, you know? Iron Man 3. Would I rather watch Iron Man 3 or Thor? I'd rather watch Iron Man 3 than Thor, honestly. Just too many suits. I mean, I like Robert Downey Jr., I like Iron Man. Just, you know, it's called Iron Man, it's not called Robert Downey Jr. That's all. I want to see him blow some stuff up. Thor: The Dark World. The bad guy definitely brings the movie down. The fact that they brought Loki back again brought this movie down. Would I rather watch Thor or Thor: The Dark World? I think I'd rather watch Thor. Yeah, definitely C tier. Spider-Man Far From Home. I think Spider-Man Far From Home is worse than Spider-Man because he didn't want the responsibility. Because the first thing he did when he got those like super duper glasses was like, here, I can't do this. You're a guy I've known for like 2 days now. You take these. Obviously, you're a better superhero than I am. So there we go. That's my list. Thank you so much for watching. Show me your own lists. That sounds weird. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. I might do DC next. Probably won't, because I need to watch 8 different Batman movies, which I don't really want to do. So thanks. See you in the next one. Peace.
So Exile. I think 4? Yeah.
We're lost.
There you go.
Okay.
Are too dangerous to.
Now there should be a Shenkinzi here. Oh,
Oh my god.
yeah.
How did you predict that?